Hello, my friends. Welcome to that part of the stream in which we load the game and attempt to make go live notifications. This would be much easier if my phone hadn't gone walkabout. Ah, yes, there it is. So we start with Discord, and on Discord, we go to the notifications of the announcements of the stream. We make sure to add everyone because that's important to remember to do. And we say what the game is, which is Wylde Flowers, which is a wonderful game. And then we put in the address where people can find us. And that's at twitch.tv. And autofill is not happening, but that's okay. That must be because I have got the wrong keyboard. There we go. There's the autofill. Okay, we send that, and then we go and do a Twitter notification. If we remember how to do that. Yes, we remember how to do that. Alright, plus button, Wylde Flowers on Twitch right now. Then the address would be very helpful. How about if we don't just automatically capitalize everything? What do we think about that? It'd be wonderful. Not likely, but wonderful. There we go. That didn't take too long, did it? And finally, we can go back to Twitch and see what the chat is doing. Yeah, with that button there. Hello, chat. How are you? How are things? How has your weekend been? Did you have a lovely meal today? Do you have a delicious beverage? And are you looking forward to some relaxing wildflowers? We have 2 baby chicks, and sometime today, a brand new garden, and
time for bed.
Oh shoot, we were supposed to go on a date tonight. We just about blew up our date. Hang on. Were we supposed to go on a date tonight, or was it tomorrow night? I think it was tonight. So glad I thought of that. Hang on, do we go this way? I don't even know. I'm all flustered. This is not good. Showing up at 10:40 for a date. Either it wasn't tonight or we missed it. Yikes. That's a real big yikes if we missed it. I mean, it was supposed to be dinner, but maybe it's like European time dinner? Like Southern European time dinner? I don't know.
Should I go to
Maybe
bed?
we'll be breaking up with somebody tomorrow. Perhaps. I don't even know if I'm actually live. That's disconcerting. Oh, we have constructed our larger garden plot. Hooray. Alright, I'm hoping that my stream is actually live. There's no way for me to discover that. From here. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Alright, I'll just... That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, hello. It is our rancher friend. What does Marty have to say?
Morning, Tara. Any chance your grandma may have passed down any folk remedies for ailing cattle?
No, why? Is one of your cows sick?
Well, that's the thing. I just don't know.
Constellatio saluton. Troubled by missing a dinner date? Take out your frustration in the garden patch. Hilarious.
She's not producing milk, but Dr. Syed checked and said she doesn't seem to have an infection.
Did you breed her? Because she has to have a calf in order to produce milk.
I may have forgotten to feed her once, or twice.
That also would be a good thing to do.
The animals get sick if you forget to feed them?
Apparently!
Apparently, Marty.
And I can't get a vet to come in from off island for at least another week or so.
This guy.
I just wish someone in Fairhaven really knew animals.
That's
Let me know
supposed
if
to
you
be
think of
you,
anything.
Marty.
I may know someone.
Yes, Ariel might help. All right, so guys, this is our brand new garden plot. Check it out. It's enormous. It has 2 gates. They go both ways. And we can put in beehives and garden beds and compost bins and something else that I don't know what it is. Oh, and we can plan in both garden plots at once. But what we can't do is move things from one garden. We can move things wherever we want within a garden plot. But last I checked, we can't move things from one garden plot to another, which is sad. All right, we have some cotton to water. Oh, should have done that from the other side. And we have apples to harvest. Mi bovino ŝatas manĝadi freŝan herbon. Prave. All right, beehive ready in maybe 2 days, I think. There's strawberries. Did I miss something? Hello, Coraco. A water raid, oh my goodness. Hello, water friends. What did you all do? How much fun did you all have? Please tell me all the things. What nonsense was Water up to today? Because I know that Water gets up to the best nonsense. We have mulberries and mulberry leaves. Let's go feed our silkworms. What is this? We have glass ready. Can we make more? Yes, we can. All right, the silkworms, we can't feed them because they're still busy. That's just fine. Beer, also not ready yet. Candles, we don't have ingredients. We don't have what it takes to make silk. What I want to know is, despite the fact that I have my phone plugged in, why does it keep going to sleep? Don't appreciate it. Maybe I need to be in a different screen somehow? Let's see, where else can I see what's going on? And I'm really not sure. We'll try this and see if it works. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. A little behind the scenes. Oh no! Hello? Is my audio working? I don't know. Please, I could use some confirmation because I just messed up my audio by having it accidentally disconnect and connect. Is my audio working now? I think it might be. Can you hear me? I think that was a bit of a problem. A 10-minute delay between stream and chat. What the actual heck? I have heard of such things, but I've never experienced such a thing. What could possibly cause such a thing? I'm so glad that Tux and Water only had a few second delay. I'm assuming that means you guys did a like guest artist thing. How did that work? Tell me all about it. I'm excited that Twitch is making that easier for people. Whew, all right, let's see. We have a couple of speed boost spells, a couple of summon small things spells. We don't have the ingredients for really anything else because we're missing essence of gold and pearls and Molliflower. It only grows in the gloaming. I don't think we've actually been into the gloaming. I think we've only been adjacent to the gloaming. All right, and now I have discovered that what I was trying to do is not going to work. Maybe this way it will work. All right, let's try this. Maybe that way my phone will not go to sleep. All right, so I've never seen a Molliflower, so I cannot make a sunny day spell yet, but one of these days. And let's see, what else? Wax. Beeswax. It was something you've seen before, and you think we have it solved. Oh, yes. Okay, tell us more, because we definitely all need to know the wonderful ways of bug banishing. We have so many things to collect, my goodness. All right, let's make some rum and some rice wine. That will be one more day. Okay. Yes. Hello, Water. Please do not try to do more than one thing at a time. It just never is for the best. Water, look, look, watch, look, watch, see, look, look, look what we've got. We haven't even started planting in there yet. I'm so excited. All right, we are gonna just check on our little baby chicks and say hey. Give them a pat pat on the head. Pat pat pat. How are you today, little chick chick? That's Feathers, our first chick. You can give Feathers me, a meal plus a snack. Indeed. And our next is what, Belinda? I don't remember. Beatrix. Me. And some spinach. I wonder if this is anything like The Sims, where if you feed your animals different things, you get different things from them. Probably not. Oh, we got a chicken feather, but it doesn't have any feathers yet. They're very silly. Alright, let's have a quick look around here. HD streaming, where the HD stands for high delay instead of high definition. Oh, that definitely deserves a big old pun bomb. High delay streaming. Okay, we've got some weeds. No, I want you. Weeds are useful in this game. Oh, and a poppy flower, and a mushroom, and more weeds. Excellent. Okay, now let us go talk to Azrael right quick because our neighbor has a sick cow. And so we need to see if Azrael knows anything about how to make a sick cow well. Alright, Damon wants a pick-me-up. Well, we definitely owe Damon something if we ghosted him last night. Okay, Perry's shop. Let's chat with Perry. I'm only a little
So, how
scared.
well did you know my grandma?
I knew her almost all her life. She was much younger than you are now when Vivian brought her to the Coven. She told me she would leave this world, perhaps 2 human years ago. We talked about it many times. I felt I could speak freely with Hazel. And she with me.
A trusted friend, then. That's nice. Alright, what do they have to buy? Rose water, yes, please. And a restore magic potion. Okay. In case of emergencies, why not? We have 18 toadstools. I don't need any more. And what can we sell? We can sell this. Well, let's not sell the thing we just bought. Anything she likes that we have? Do we even know what she likes? Let's see. No, we don't. I know that some of those recipes we don't have yet. So that's a thing. Let's see. Who else is here today? Bookshop is closed.
You mentioned you have nephews.
Sure do. My sister and her family live in the city. Moved there years ago.
I didn't know goblins lived in the city.
Oh my, yes. Goblins love a good abandoned subway station. Ooh, nice and dank.
That does sound good for goblins. All right. Well, we know that he likes caramel popcorn. They like caramel popcorn and some sort of a lime drink, I think. But we don't have any of those things, do we? No, we don't. Well, that is sad. All right, who else is around? Am I lost? I am. All right, here we are. Azrael is just who I wanted to talk to today. Let's see. I am not keeping up with chat. You guys are very busy, and I love it. At least goblins won't get flushed out of the abandoned subway stations by the police, if the police could even see them. Indeed. Oh, did I say Azrael? I meant Ariel.
Ariel, do you know any remedies to cure sick animals?
I might. Who's it for? A pequeño woodland creature?
No, a farm animal.
Perhaps freedom will cure what ails her? But the magnificent bovine does not deserve to suffer due to her owner's neglect.
Yes, it's a cow.
Gather some coconuts from the beach. Make this potion. That should set her right.
We have a recipe.
Oh, and you'll need this. I'll give it to you this one time. But in the future, you can buy more from me.
The first one's always free.
Although, I do hope you tend your animals well enough that you won't need it.
That is my intention. Alright, a legendary cure. Make the cure animal sickness potion. Okay. We have a new recipe. Excellent.
Humans have terrible senses of humor. I asked a flock of sparrows who had recently eaten to fly over the leader in your town.
That's exactly what Ariel is.
But he didn't even laugh when the birds let loose.
Well, I think that's funny.
When it happens to Mayor Otto, I don't know if you'd think it was funny if it happened to you, Tara. All right. We know that he likes this Brazilian candy. Peanut candy.
Oh, I cannot resist.
Tuki, how are you? Nice to see you. Okay, we can buy some of his hair. We might as well buy several because we might need it for potions and things. Can we sell you anything? Do we know how? No, we cannot. Okay, that's fine. All right. So when I first came here, I thought this was the gloaming and that there would be things that grew in this grassy area here, and nothing has. And I think the more I talk with the different people that live here, this is not actually the gloaming. This is just gloaming adjacent. All right, I'm not going to pick up any of these because we're just not close enough to be able to succeed quickly at those. So we'll just hold off on that. Go back home for now and say hello, good morning to our kitty cat. Good morning, kitty
Hi,
cat.
kitty.
Do we have anything nice to give you? Oh, some milk.
Aw, still loving that, aren't ya?
Yes, kitty is. All right. So now it is 10:50 a.m. in game, and we are just starting our normal in-game day where we have kind of our rounds that we like to make. Say hello
It's
to
no good
friends.
dwelling on the past, but I'm curious how different things would look if my people stayed on the island.
It's a good question. We know Thomas likes lemonade.
One sip of lemonade, and I remember Dad bringing Mom and me glasses out in the field. She taught me how to care for seedlings, and her dad taught her. That's how it goes.
Do we need any more cotton? I think we're all right. All right. Guys, I wound up bringing a dessert to stream that I hope you will excuse me if I nibble on. I hope that I will take it under advisement because if it winds up being so the microphone I'm using is part of an in-ear. Oh, we found a pearl. That's very useful. It's an in-ear microphone basically, so there's a possibility that there could be more jaw sounds than some people find comfortable. So I guess the first thing I'll do is say, I'm going to take a bite of my dessert, which is a kind of a Jello Jigglers type thing. And so if you don't want to hear that, then you could maybe take your earbuds out, and I will check in with you afterwards to see how horrible it was. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I used to dread the feeling of being caught between two worlds. The longer I'm here, the more I realize that everything in life has its dualities.
I'm done with that bite. And I'll say that in chat. So anybody who really noped out can come back. All right, tell me, how bad was that? Hopefully less than unfollowable. All right, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm just chatting. How's business going, Kim?
Honestly, I just want to go home and binge watch something trashy. I also know if I don't get out more, I'll die alone.
Aww. How about some sushi? That might cheer you up.
Wait, you made this yourself? The rice, it's perfect! And the fish is so fresh.
Getting sushi rice right isn't nothing.
Don't look. I'm gonna shove all of this in my mouth right now. Can't help it.
Yeah, I think she meant reality TV shows. I got a recommendation the other day for a reality TV show that is appropriate to Pride Month, and I haven't started watching it yet because I really don't watch any TV at all. But I did start watching Picard with my dad, which has been fun. All right, let's see. We could buy a little chicken. We could buy a little beef. A little pork. I really don't care so much about the seitan. We really can't sell much to her yet, but maybe someday we will be able to. Alright, normally Damon hangs out here, but he's not here, which makes me feel like maybe there's a reason he's not there today.
Francis came in looking for rice, onions, and spinach with a package from Kim's under his arm already. Took everything in me not to ask if I could have a plate of whatever he was about to make.
All right. We need to make sure we have flour. How much? That much. Eventually we won't have to buy eggs anymore. We are pretty well stocked up on everything. That's good news. Really hope we didn't stand our date up. It'd kind of be crummy if we did. Oh, he's here. Oh boy. Okay, we can give him these potions that he wanted.
Nice. I've been trying out martini variations, and maybe this is the secret ingredient I've been looking for. Nothing beats breakfast all day when you're up most of the night.
Maybe the date was for tonight, not for last
I appreciate
night.
Sophia's recognition of the night owls in town.
He seems pretty chipper. Looks like Sophia's trying to get our attention. Oh, we have mulberries for her. Okay.
This is just wonderful. I owe you a few free turns at the jukebox next time you come in.
Giacomo would love how many new faces have become regulars at the diner. He and I shared a love of chatting up strangers.
She's got no soup. There we go. Seems odd to buy soup from Sophia for Sophia, but
Tara,
it's kind of like a tip.
you're sweet.
Giving a tip. in a way. It's an odd sort of a tip. Oh, we'll never know. Lena didn't even ask what he was making.
If I were a poet, I would write entire books of poetry about slop chips. Thank you, Tara.
Now, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but
My mom asked if I was eating. I told her that as long as Sophia's around, I am.
that's a good point. I don't see anything wrong with us going out for a date with anyone
Hey,
who's
I didn't know you
dateable.
could make poke. And it's the real deal, not the smelly stuff from the tourist traps on all the beaches.
You know what I mean? Just to get to know them a little bit better.
If there's one thing being a messenger has taught me, it's that you can never expect what's on your path.
Well, we don't know what messenger Cameron likes. I know that's not true. We know he likes sweet potato fries. What else? Something that kind of looks like banana bread, but maybe isn't. Something that maybe looks like shrimp cocktail. Some form of pizza. And something I really can't tell what it is.
Poor Cameron is always asking me for spice recommendations and then telling me they're too spicy. Paprika's not spicy.
What does Kiva like? Nothing we know how to make, if I'm not mistaken.
Have you got my silk then?
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
if only I was the type to wear posh silk pants, I could have sewn them into parachutes.
Wait, you're saying you would have turned your underwear into...
For science.
All right. We are going back home, even though we normally go all the way to the forest before we go back home, because it's a good day for cooking. And we are starting to run short on cash, which makes it a very good day for cooking. So we scroll down to the oven, and we put in a big batch of fish fingers, because it's just that quick to cook 100 servings of fish fingers. I think if I ever replay this game, that I might go ahead and tick that tick box to turn off her willingness to buy my fish fingers. But as long as she's willing to do it, it's a great way to make a little cash. And by a little cash, I mean a lot of cash. Let's see, since I have so much cash at this point, let's try buying a few other things here. Just because we know that the way to most people's heart is through their stomach.
Amira's been asking me to slow my drinking down. What she doesn't know is that it's the secret to my longevity. The drinks keep me tip-top, like a pickle in a good brine.
Ah, Bruno. Well, the beer is not ready today. I'll bring you a beer one of these days. Alright, before we go back into the kitchen, let's continue on about our adventures a little bit longer.
I think all Fairhaveners have a little magic in them. Even they ooze something unique.
Even the non-witches, she was about to say. Well, tomorrow we should have a honey mint cooler ready to go. Or maybe the next day. I hope you all don't mind. I'm still nibbling my Jello.
We have chickens now, Grandma. Well, a chick. Parker fixed up the coop. It looks just like it did when I was little.
I love catching Grandma up on what's going on.
Finn's decided he wants to knit Lena's dad a pair of socks. Now, he could use a project, and I'm sure Marcus would love them, but I'm just not keen on introducing Finn to pointy objects right now.
Yes, it's 2 chicks, but we didn't go talk to Grandma immediately after getting our first chick.
You made something for me?
All right. We've cleared the space to make the barn. We have the money, but we need a lot of wood and a lot of iron. So that's what we can work on next. Well, hello. Come to see your sweetie?
My older brother is the successful one in the family. But hey, I'm the one rolling in the dough.
Oh, Angus. It's been a while since I made Angus some pierogies. Should do that one of these days, but I think it takes potatoes. I'm not sure if I have any. Angus is always good for the pun. I wonder whether he'll be upgrading from puns to dad jokes one of these days. Where's Shelby? Shelby's always around. That's kind of upsetting. I'm never here this late, though.
Do dreams mean anything? Mine keep getting weirder and weirder.
Oh dear.
I think they do. I bet if you asked Shelby, he'd have some good insight for you.
That's advice worth giving, I guess. I'm trying to arrange my cozy, comfy covers a little bit better. Because I kind of launched myself into stream before I got real organized here today. We got anything fun? Nothing that's a gimme. Let's see, what do we know about Juliet? We know she likes tiramisu and banana smoothies. We are definitely not springing for the banana smoothies because we need that for something else. Some form of pizza and something else.
Deep in thought, Vanessa? What's that, dear? Oh, I'm so sorry. How rude of me. Yes, I was just contemplating our little town and all of its secrets.
What secrets, Vanessa?
Secrets? Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Oh my. All right, Vanessa likes quiche.
Oh my. Quiche is so rich, but if you insist, who am I to say no? I do love it.
If you get really lucky and take care, the bees might even make some royal jelly for you.
Never happened yet. I don't know exactly what kind of a care we're supposed to take of the bees. Maybe it has to do with how much variety of flowers they have available to them, which we should probably be able to do in the new location. Let's see, marigold seeds, sunflower seeds. Let's go ahead and buy 1 sunflower seeds. Did we talk to her about everything there was? Well, close enough, right? We don't have anything that she loves. And we need more bananas before we can fulfill her order. Let's see, what else do we have here? Mountain mint. We can go up to the mountain. Say hello to Mr. Mayor. Will said Constellazio.
Our
Yes.
community is full of caring and clever people. That's why they voted for me. That's a little mayor humor.
Well, the mayor likes fruit punch, right? We haven't even got a recipe for that, have we? What does he like? Cheese souffle, and this I'm positive is fruit punch because it's definitely not lemonade, but it's in the same jar. And then, can't really tell what the other things are. One of them kind of looks like a taco, but I'm positive it's not a taco. Don't know. It's a mystery. Alright, bakery is closed.
The higher levels in the mine are pretty picked over, but you might get lucky. If you really want silver or gold, though, you'll need to go deeper.
We could buy... Oh no, that's selling. We don't want to sell, we want to buy. We could buy a pearl. We could buy a gold ingot, but what I really want is the precursor to that. So, I don't think I'll buy that. We do, however, need to deal with Natalia on the subject of iron.
Does Shelby ever just mumble at you? I can never tell if he's striking up a conversation or talking to himself.
I don't know. I don't think he's done that exactly. Alright, we have chicken, but we haven't cooked it up into anything that Natalia loves. Let's get some iron. Oh, we're going to need to spend some time in the mines. My goodness. Okay, that is going on the priority list for today. The mountains and the mines. He talks some truths, indeed he does. Alright. Let's see. Let's go up to the mountains and then down into the mines. Think we'll get any more recipes today?
Is it,
My
it
goodness.
is! A recipe!
On our first try, even? Blue Hawaii cocktail. All right, I did not see this coming. I thought we were going to get a Mai Tai. Money. Nothing here. Let's go up to the mountain. Blackberries. More blackberries. These flowers are so beautiful. Oh, let's give this day off. What's in a blue Hawaii cocktail, Precious? What's in a blue Hawaii cocktail? I'm betting blue curacao and pineapple juice. Anybody want to look up a real life recipe? And we can also find out what's in this version. Now, come on, we're not very tired yet. We've got to find a few more things to do before we go and relax.
I found something. A recipe!
Yay! Cream of mushroom soup. I'm so surprised we didn't figure that out a little earlier. Well, we didn't get the mint we were hoping to find.
Finally!
Where do we find mint? Nowhere today. Oh, where's this mint? No, that was blackberries, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, some other day we'll find some mint.
How long should I soak for?
Short soak. Sweet and sour. Blue curacao, pineapple juice, rum. Alright, I didn't catch the rum and the sweet and sour. Sometimes vodka. Not to be confused with a blue Hawaiian cocktail that contains cream of coconut instead of sweet and sour. Uh-huh. Well done, you two. You guys are on it. What do you think, Water? Is that one that you would enjoy? Does it sound as good as it looked? Is the question. And then the other question is, what's the recipe required here? One orange, one pineapple, and one rum. Yeah, that would be a way of getting it to be kind of like rum, pineapple, and sweet and sour, but it wouldn't look blue. You know what I mean? Without the blue curacao, but it's somebody's favorite. Either Francis or I don't remember whose favorite. It's somebody's favorite though. We want to see how much iron ore we can get today. Or we don't mind picking up a few other things along the way. I ain't mad at the copper ore. Sand is just fine, because then we can make glass. Why are we making glass? There's that iron ore. I don't know why we're making glass. I'm pretty sure we'll find out eventually. Maybe we get to build a second story on Grandma's house at some point. Maybe the barn requires glass windows. I kind of doubt it. But you never know. It could be a fancy barn. Have you heard the term people barn? Wondering if there's any other nerds of my type out there who are into such like things as people barns. I won't go into details unless other people are interested in people barns. I'm providing you can find a cold stone location near you. Ah, yes. Cold stone came up in Subby's stream a little while ago. Subby was craving some cold stone. And people who were in stream were going to get ice cream and were too far away to bring any to Subby. Very sad. I don't stand. That's very rude. Very rude for them not to bring him some cold stone when he was specifically craving cold stone. I'm very sad about that. Alright, let's see. Going mobile to get foods, that sounds like a good plan. I do not know what Cold Stone's blue cotton candy ice cream is like, though, but it sounds very, very sugary. I've had Cold Stone once, and I definitely did not think it was all it was cracked up to be. Although, it seemed to me like that was all about whatever the person who was making it put in terms of effort, you know? Like, it might be that they weren't feeling it, and they didn't mix things very well. It's definitely a labor-intensive service business. I just wasn't impressed. I feel like there are a lot of places that use a machine to mix their ice cream ingredients, and they get mixed a little better. Is there something special about it being mixed by hand and therefore mixed less well? I don't know. Maybe that tastes better to some people. Don't know. Haha, interesting. Interesting.
I could eat some food.
We are very hungry, and the solution in this game is triple espresso. Don't try this at home, kids. I will put some links in the Discord after the stream. The phrase people born was brought to you by the same person who brought you the phrase the pigness of the pig. But I did not know there was a Fisher-Price toy. It's too expensive. The ice cream and the whole concept is okay, but it's not necessarily the best ice cream ever. I went through a phase where I made ice cream in an ice cream maker of a variety of types that you cannot necessarily buy in the store, like cantaloupe ice cream, all sorts of different things. And that was fun, but it was definitely a phase in which it was impossible to eat as much ice cream as was in the freezer, even when we invited friends over. All right.
Ooh, fancy door. There's a note on it.
I'm betting it's our goblin friend. What do you think? And I'm wondering, what is it that we have to do? Improve our friendship with our goblin friend? Go on some sort of a quest mission thing? How in the world is it 7:20 p.m. in this game already? Alright, we have a date to go on, if I'm not mistaken. Or we just missed it and he decided not to say anything. Really not sure. My earbud. I'm back. My earbud died. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens. Hey. We didn't miss our date after all.
Sophia, it smells so good in here. Whatever you're making, it is gonna be awesome. Tara, I don't want to, like freak you out or anything, but I have something I want to tell you. I like you, like really like you. I think I want to get serious. Whew.
Damon, it's just a
Man,
first date.
is it hot in here or is it just me?
I don't feel the same way, Damon. I don't want to get serious. What do we do? What do we do? I don't want to get serious with Damon. I just wanted to go on a date. But I should have known better. I should have known better. I should have known that Damon wanted to get serious. It's best to fess up right away. We definitely shouldn't string him along. Did I eat the rest of my snack? If I didn't, there's a cube of Jello Chickler floating around here somewhere. I'm sure I ate it. I would not have put that down mindlessly. Please tell me I would not have put that down mindlessly. I'm sure I did not. I'm sure I ate it mindlessly. It sucks, but it's better to be truthful. Yes. I'm with water. Oh man, why did we have... Yeah, I mean, couldn't we have just eaten our delicious food first before we had a serious conversation? Like, we just sat down, first date, and he got us bring, I want to get serious? Come on, Damon. Not cool. I'm so sad. She usually is even better than I thought or hoped she would be. So let's cross our fingers, everybody, that Tara's going to be as kind as possible. I really feel terrible about this, but yeah, it's best to be honest.
I'm sorry, Damon. I really like you, but not that way. Can we be friends?
Tara, you did take a date with him. I wouldn't mind dating him, but I just don't want to get serious.
Sure. Yeah, that's cool. I just remembered I need to pick up some supplies from the bar, so...
Damon, wait!
Welp, we have been downgraded to best friends. We're not going to get that dinner after all. Oh, she won't even talk to us. Ouch. You know where we are going to go, where he is going to talk to us? I hope. Where we always go of an evening. Whew. Not only she left and she won't talk to us, she left. Yikes.
Watch out for the journeyman. You're new and don't know better than to stay out of his schemes.
You know, Amira, it's a little late. It's a little late.
I got a letter from an institute focused on herb lore. They want to recruit me. I love potions, but I'm not sure if that's the right move for me.
I can't believe magic schools are actually a thing.
Girl, they've been around for ages. They're also crazy expensive, so it's like...
Not a real option. I didn't mean to cut you off.
How's your charm potion going? Found everything you need? It can be challenging to scare up some herbs, but they're around if you know where to look.
It takes a while.
No. It takes a while to brew, you know?
I know. That's why it's smart to make it in big batches. I thought my parents were kind of young to retire, but I get it now. Running the bar and maintaining the wellspring is a lot.
Plus, they were raising a kid.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, at least things aren't terribly awkward.
The past is wrapped up with the future. Understanding one unlocks the other.
My back is really tired.
Our ways must seem foolish and secretive to one who has not grown up in the Coven.
A little.
We must wear disguises, we must meet in secret, and we must be careful of who we let into our order. To fail in these duties is to invite scrutiny from others. Then there's fear. Fear is dangerous and in the wrong hands, a weapon. It has always been this way.
I wonder if Tara is always going to be the newbie in the Coven, or whether at some point somebody else will come along who's newer than her. All right, let's go back down to the mine. One more time today, because we really need to get as much wood and iron as we can. In fact, we're pretty short on both of those. Let's see, how much clay do we have? Soil, that's not clay. Clay, 84. We have plenty of clay. Let's ignore the clay. What tastes good but also weird? I'm scrolling back. Green tea ice cream with honeycomb? I didn't know that brand made ice cream. That sounds amazing. I've had matcha ice cream before, but it was not very sweet at all. Knowing Arizona, I bet they made it pretty sweet. Especially if it says with honeycomb. Limited edition. Oh, so they're getting into that whole limited edition thing. Sapphire. Did you guys hear about the ranch dressing ice cream? I think some people assumed that it would be sweet, but it was not. Well, we're getting quite a bit of silver ore. It's really the iron ore we had in mind. And how much sand do we have? 10. Well, we can go ahead and get some more sand. Gonna be coffee time again real soon. And it's coffee time. Cheetos Pepsi? That I didn't hear of. I think I heard of Doritos ice cream. Could be wrong about that. All sorts of crazy things. Evidently, savory ice creams used to be a thing in like the Victorian times. Maybe not even ice cream, just ices. And I could definitely see like an herbal, like I can imagine like a basil slushy that was a little more frozen than a slushy, like that you'd really have to eat with a spoon. Couldn't with a straw. That would be great as a like after dinner palate cleanser type thing. 10:30. We shouldn't stay up too late, but I think we've got enough time to get through the rest of these. I hope. Peeps a Peeps Pepsi? Oh my. What will they think of next? Alright, we'll be home by 11 or so. I do believe. Alright. Home again in the same day. Are people gonna all want to get serious after one date? It's making me want to stop dating people. Alright, what do we need for sweet potato fries? Some form of fat. Alright. What is it that's missing for us for pizza? Cheese, mostly. Oh, we could start making some cheese. Can we make our new recipes? We don't have any oranges. Well, we will one of these days. We can make a hot chocolate and a Brazilian lime drink. Who likes a mojito? I don't remember. Oh no, I just used up a mint. I didn't mean to do that. That was a bad decision. Bread pudding. We know somebody that loves bread pudding. Who is it? Yes, she does that. She does drink coffee at 9 p.m. It evidently does give her energy to work with, but doesn't prevent her from going to sleep, which is why I tend to say, don't try this at home, kids. But she'll do the triple espresso at 9 p.m. She does, yeah. Greek has different words for different types of love. This is true. This is true. I am doing a really bad job at keeping up with chat today, you guys. I am tireder than I thought, pretty sure. I think that Shelby likes bread pudding. Don't remember for sure. Let's do this and save some flour. That looks like something I would want. It's been a while since we've done this much cooking. What else do I want to cook? Loco moco sounds great. We can make a tofu. Seafood paella. Okay. Noodles. Beef stroganoff. Now that we have noodles. What other noodle dishes do we like? There's the mushroom risotto. That's not noodles. Oh, we wanted to make some pierogi. Okay. Is that enough cooking? All right, let's check on what we've got going on here. Can finally make a summon night spell. These are good to sell. Let's see. A charming potion. Interesting. That could be useful if anybody's ever very angry. We have 3 spirit flames. We could make 3 levitation potions. And crystal ball potions. And we don't have all the ingredients yet for this because we need coconuts. Alright. In that case, we can make some revitalizing potions.
It's empty.
Don't have any crystal ball potions. Alright, let's go to the workshop. Glass is ready. And we have ingredients to make more. And how are the little silkworms coming? Almost done. By morning they'll be ready. By morning the beer will be ready. Okay guys, I think I've got one more game day in me. I am tireder than usual.
Should I go to bed?
You should go to bed. Yes, Tara. And I definitely think I need to kind of readjust myself here and get a little bit more comfortable. Because my back is hurting. Alright, here's the story about the new garden. I think what I'm going to do is actually make a plan for the garden offline, because I think it's complicated enough that I really want to get it right, and I don't want to mess around and make a whole bunch of mistakes. So I think I'm going to do that off stream, if you will forgive me. And then we will have a really nicely organized garden to work with. Doesn't mean I'll never make any changes, but I think that's probably the best way to go about it. I don't know what you guys think about that. After streaming, my back feels like it used to when I did 12-hour days in the factory. Oh my goodness. Hello, Ezra. Welcome in. I think it's partially that I spent a good bit of time sitting at my computer today when I was tired, so that's part of it. And also, I just jumped right into streaming before I got myself settled in a comfortable way. So now I will be much more comfortable for the rest of the stream, I do believe. Let's see here. We can make soil here, or we can make something else. And I don't know what that something else is. It's a mystery. And I can't figure it out. But for now, we'll just make soil. And let's see, we need to water the cotton from over here because it's more efficient that way. And the strawberries from over here. And it's time to harvest the limes. When will the oranges be ready? 3 more days. Let's hurry that up a little bit. Why not? We can. Because we can. Hello, kitty. Kitty. Kitty, where are you? Where'd a kitty? Also, I'm very slow. Alright. Let's do something about that. Reboot spell.
The time for walking slow has passed. Lighten my feet and make me fast.
Today is ouchy indeed. Yes, yes. Alright. Oh, Feathers is grown up. Hello, Feathers. Aren't you a gorgeous grown bird? Do you like spinach? Do you like pets? My goodness. What a very tame bird. And what about you, Beatrix? Are you hungry? Meep, 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 meep. Do you like onions? Ah, that sounded enthusiastic. Good birdies. What does this mean? We have potential of 6 hearts. Interesting. Some more wood. We need all the wood we can get. But we're not going to cut that because it will grow bigger. Wait. No, I thought I saw a log down up there. I was mistaken. Ah, here's one. Big tree I can cut. We're trying to collect enough wood and iron to rebuild the barn. That's quite a lot of wood there. And a mushroom and a weed. Why do we have a row of trees? I've never seen a row of trees before. There's the kitty. Man, I was worried. What is going on, kitty? Again. Gotten me a cricket, a bone, and a fish. Wow. Good for that. You can have a fish. What we do now
Still
in the
loving
new
that,
plot.
aren't ya?
So we can plant any of the things that we can plant in the new plot, but I want to take my time to organize what's where so that we make the best use of space. What we can't do is move things from this plot to the other plot, unfortunately. Wish we could, but we cannot. So I might, at some point, remove things. Hello? I wish you were at work today.
Ugh, it's so hot. I feel like I'm melting. I'm melting because I spend all day smelting.
Ha 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 ha. Game is keeping you on your toes with character location. Maybe a new invisible chapter has started. Possible? If the cat has been there before in the past. It's just that the cat is usually in the same spot, but not always. Okay, so we're hoping for some coconut.
The soil's been whispering stories to me lately. I used to think I was losing my mind, but I've done this long enough to know all farmers learn to hear its voice.
I wonder what it's been telling you.
One sip of lemonade, and I remember Dad bringing Mom and me glasses out in the field. She taught me how to care for seedlings, and her dad taught her. That's how it goes.
Okay, we are looking for coconuts, for a recipe that we can heal the rancher's cow with. And until we find any, I don't really see the percentage in going to talk to the rancher, other than to buy a chicken. Banana. Does that mean we have enough bananas to finish what Violet would like? Or are we still short one banana? I'm so excited to find out. How are we doing on bananas? I kind of have to go home to figure that out, though.
I'm really glad to see you today, Tara.
I'm glad to see you too, Kim.
Really? What's up?
Well, I feel like I've gotten to know you a bit over the last few weeks. I've been wondering if you'd be interested in going on a date with me sometime.
Well, yes, Kim, I'd love to go on a date with you, but are you going to be all like, let's get exclusive after one date? Because if you are, I'm not going to be very happy. What do we do? I feel like Soil is telling you to go attack the new imposter farmer. Entirely possible. Oh my goodness, there's nothing wrong with going on a date. I think the problem is this game is not designed for poly people. What do we do? Great, I guess, or no way? I do want to go on a date with her. Shit. Excuse me for swearing. I don't know what to do. I do want to go on a date. We can't, like, look at anything. We have to decide right here. Apologize for that, Kurako. My bad. Is this game turning into a Hallmark movie? Shoot. And I don't believe in this whole I guess thing. I feel like it should be heck yes or heck no. No poly allowance in game. Some games, yes. Some games, yes. But this one, evidently not. I would like to embrace the stress and go on a date.
Sure. I'd love that.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. I'll think of someplace great.
Despite the fact that I'm sure it got around town very quickly that I didn't get serious with Damon when he wanted. I mean, it might be that I'm getting a reputation for somebody who's not very serious. Or it could just be that people who want to date Tara are like, oh, good, Tara didn't want to get serious with Damon. That means maybe Tara will want to get serious with me. You know? Really don't know. We've already done our shopping for the week here. Why did I walk in there? All right. How awkward are we?
Thomas makes me laugh sometimes. I think the grouchy exterior just hides the teddy bear heart he's got.
So here's the thing. I don't know if you've noticed this, but the number of hearts we have with Damon is now 4. And it was more. Where are we looking? So Damon had 7, and now Damon has 4. I have a feeling that here's the way the game goes. We can go on a date with somebody, But after that, if you break it off with them, the rest of their hearts disappear. Theoretically, I'm at the same relationship level with Kai that I am with Kim. Will Kai ask me on a date if Kim has asked me on a date already? I'm not more interested in Kai than I am with Kim. But I guess I don't have quite as many options as I thought in this game.
So, do you have any fun plans for the summer?
Oh, it's our busiest season. I can't really go anywhere. I'll probably hop over on the ferry to visit my dad in Milkwater, though.
What does Lena love? Apple cider, some type of pie, some type of soup, maybe a salad? Are you talking to me today?
Bruno turned me on to fishing. I never thought I'd be a fishing sort of woman.
Can I ask, is it proper for me to ask who here voluntarily wants to say they are poly? I don't know whether or not it's a PG conversation. I guess it is. If we can talk about dating, we can talk about dating, right? I guess all I have to say about it is that no matter what kind of relationship you have, communication is really important. It's only even more so for poly families. Yeah, and it's not being, you can be poly and you can be ace or gray ace or some flavor of ace, because poly is potentially also a descriptor for romantic relationships as well as other types of relationships that we don't discuss on a PG stream. All right, we wanted to sell some fish fingers. We always want to sell some fish fingers. That's all we want to do, is sell fish fingers, right? Oh, I didn't go check.
I've never understood people who say, nice weather, isn't it? All weather is nice.
I never went to check on your silk. Let me go do that right now. I'm going to go do that right now. Sit put. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Hopefully with some silk. She's been so patient. She asked for that almost as soon as she got here. And boy, did it take us forever to get her that silk. Yes. Silk thread. Silk. How much silk does she need? Please say it's not. Oh, it's just one. I heard that beep. That beep that meant I have completed a task. Heh, says Tara. All right, let's do this. Did you stay? You did. I'm so glad. You're going to be so glad. Just wait.
Have you got my silk then? Here it is. Homegrown mulberry silk.
Oh, fantastic! And I appreciate you letting our worm friends take the time to hatch from their cocoons on their own. Fancy joining me for the first flight?
Sure.
Wow.
See, the
That
balloon
is
is set to
fancy.
pop at just the right altitude. Then the parachute brings it safely back down so we can read all the data.
The data, Giba? The data? Oh man, her accent is so full of holes, it drives me up the wall.
Neat.
If this launch is a success, I might give it a go in that strange forest past Parker's workshop. Reckon there's plenty to see over there. Thanks for your help, Tara. I know I'm new here, and it was right decent of you.
Oh shoot. Copper ingots, just what I didn't need. Well, I hope she doesn't discover very much. Can you imagine choosing to be in a relationship with Giva and having to hide everything about being a witch? I have nothing against Giva, but I cannot imagine those levels of secrecy in a relationship. I just don't find that to be particularly mentally healthy for me. I will not make that choice. Someone who we will not date. Not even once. That's just trouble. Nothing but trouble. It's true. There is such a thing as mixed accents. I should not be so judgmental. Don't know why it drives me up the wall. I had a friend in high school who was from England, and she sounded to us like she was from England. But whenever she went home, she sounded to them like she was from America. So she sounded foreign to everyone. And it's not an enviable position to be in, to not fit in anywhere. I didn't go soak. Could have gone to soak. I think you're right, Water. I think it's a great conversation to have on Discord compared to on stream. I, for one, can only see a tiny amount of the chat, and I don't love the inegalitarian nature of the fact that I have a microphone and you guys don't. You know, it's okay sometimes in some conversations. I guess we do the best we can with our streams and try and make sure that people have a chance to say their piece. But I feel like it makes certain conversations more awkward.
I could eat some food to recover
Ah,
some
yes, time for the coffee. Yeah, having everybody have the chance to have voice on is another good way to deal with that. I think you're right, Water. Well, let's see if we can't get enough iron for our lovely new barn. It may be a little bit longer before we have enough wood for our new barn. Because with the wood, we're actually limited in how much we can harvest per day. There's a variety of ways of going about it in terms of do we harvest small trees or no. I can't tell you exactly, but choosing not to harvest the small trees means we get more wood in the long run. I assume that it does. But as far as the iron goes, depending on how much coffee we have or other food or potions, we could theoretically get all of the iron quite quickly. Unlike the wood. So maybe we'll go to just one time into the... Oh, hello. I know you're not at work today. I wish that you were so that I could find out how much iron I still need. But it is your day off, and that is okay. Everybody needs a day off. Now and again. Let's see. Oh, we've got mail. Well, Tara, I heard someone is taking a special interest in you. Come and see me. Oh dear. Is it always going to be Sophia? It's always going to be Sophia for the first date. Gracious. Sophia's going to be party to all of my first date breakups. Or maybe we won't break
This
up on
island
the
was a
first
popular
date.
port for pirates and smugglers back in the day. I bet there's at least one sunken ship under those waves just full of gold and gems.
Oh my. You don't say. Would this possibly be a Chekhov's sunken ship, which you mentioned? Do we have anything that you like? Why do I think you should like a cappuccino? Do you like a cappuccino? No. But a beverage which might have a pineapple on it. Well, I don't have all of the ingredients for that, so.
You'd think working with teeny tiny jewels would translate to Francis having some precision in the kitchen, but it doesn't. Don't get me wrong, my boo can cook, but there's a 50-50 chance of him getting injured. Signature dishes or might need stitches. There's no in between.
We did make something you like, right? Yes. Pierogi. I thought that I needed potatoes, but evidently either I had them or I didn't need them at all.
These are the best! Making pierogies is time-consuming, but if you want to get them right, you just can't rush it.
Oh, Angus. You're fired. We can buy banana bread? I didn't know that. Why didn't I know that? All right. Sand, forget that.
My wife, Vanessa, is an amazing teacher and First Lady of Fairhaven. She's too good for me. I'm kidding. Why? Have you heard anyone say that?
What makes you think so, Otto? Do I have anything will worm my way into Otto's heart? Because I have a feeling he and I could be really good enemies one of these days. All right. Let's
I
see.
swear, Sebastian grows an inch every day. I'm constantly letting out his trouser legs to keep up.
It's a good skill to have.
My abuela
You
on my
don't have
dad's
to
side
tell him
taught
that,
me
Water.
that the best way to make rice pudding is to put a whole cinnamon stick in there.
But even if you just poured cinnamon from a spice jar, still looks delicious.
We're all off from our normal schedule.
Stop by Town Hall anytime if you're looking for volunteer opportunities. We could always use another pair of hands.
Don't think I have anything delicious that Vanessa loves today. Nope, nothing. Despite all that cooking that I did the other day.
Sometimes I feel like I can hear my dad singing. What does it sound like? I don't know. Like a lullaby, I guess.
That's nice.
Yum. I'm not even hungry, but I'll totally make room for this.
Takes a long time to get to know Juliet.
Yo, the onsen is sick. I can't believe you and Kim made this happen. It's so relaxing. I could just fall asleep. But I'm not supposed to sleep in there. But for real, if I did, would anyone notice?
Don't fall asleep in the outside. Here, have some cheese pizza.
Pizza. Give it.
Oh man, Ezra.
Sorry, I turn into a troll when I'm hungry. And I'm always hungry.
That's a steep price increase. That's awful.
Finn and I decided to use some of our lemonade stand money to buy a rock tumbler. You think if we leave it on for a really long time, we can polish one good enough to sell to Francis?
I don't know about that.
Ooh, a snack. Let's see if it fits in my pocket.
Pocket full of chocolate milkshake. Yikes.
Hey, are you gonna get a dog to guard your animals?
I wasn't planning on it. Why?
Because no one on the island has a dog. How is that fair? Mommy said we could get one if Emmy and I both take care of it. But Emmy said dogs are too drooly and she doesn't want to pick up poop.
I've never made
Yum.
pierogi.
Sometimes my mom says I'm a pastatarian, but can you blame me? Bolognese is delicious.
I've made samosas, but not pierogi.
Next time Kai comes in here to borrow my clear coat for a board paint job, I've got to make sure I remind him to use it in a well-ventilated space only. Love that guy, swear I do, but I don't think he can afford to get any more flighty.
Those are great tucks. I love those discount grocery stores.
You made something for me? Thanks.
Let's see. Oh, hey, we're doing all right with the wood. It doesn't look like we're doing well on the iron, but it's because we need to talk to Natalia when her shop is open. Hello?
Oh, real nice weather, huh? You know, I should snap a pic and text it to Dad. You don't have to run off to the Bahamas just to get some sunshine.
What?
Just talking to myself.
Daddy issues, Marty? Now, we know Marty likes hot chocolate, but we think Marty likes banana bread. Let's see.
Hey, this smells great. Thanks.
All right. The rest of it, very hard to guess. I think at this point we would be well excused in using the crystal ball. When I just don't have any guesses, then it's reasonable, I think.
No!
I'm glad we have all these around here too. I got used to shopping there in Germany, and then when I came back, it was like, oh, no Aldi, and then eventually it showed up.
Don't go around overfishing. It's easy to get carried away and take more than you need to.
I haven't been fishing in so long. Alright, Shelby does like bread pudding. I thought he did.
Ah, my favorite! I might save some for breakfast with my tea.
Might being the operative word. Oh, none of our favorite shells. So sad. Let's see. Suppose we could sell him some mushrooms. Hardly any point, but it can be done. I thought we were closer friends with Shelby than that. Very confused. Oh, no, it's cyclical. For each level of friendship, the heart fills up. Now I'm clear. Alright, let's see. We could put in a blueberry, a blackberry, a jello flower. Oh, that's good. This is good. Should come back tonight for some moonflowers. Alright. Let's go down here.
Remember, you're the one with the power.
Oh, Cameron?
What? I don't have any power. What power?
Nonsense. We all have the power to climb the mountain if we study the Book of the Mind.
Oh, that power. Sure.
Right, of course.
Oh, that's ace. Thanks, Tara.
Interesting. Interesting seeing her here. Did not expect that.
Fairhaven looks like an unassuming postcard. But when you've lived here long enough, the mysteries don't end.
Oh my gosh, yes, the non-food items. You never know what you're going to find, and sometimes they're amazing. Is your power over 9,000? All right. I think we have your favorite beverage. We do.
So much Persian food is acidic, even the drinks. And I wouldn't want it any other way. All that tartness keeps me sharp.
All right, guys. Here's a conversation with Kai. Let's see what happens here. Does Kai know that we agreed to go on a date with Kim? Would Kai ask me out for a date, even though... See, I doubt that Kai would ask me out for a date. I think he just is going to somehow know. Because probably somebody sweeping the floor probably told him.
I have mad respect for my brother still hitting the wave circuit. Competition's fun, but all I want to do is enjoy the water.
And if we hadn't said yes to Kim, it's not like we could have said yes later. It's crazy. This game's crazy. It's like there's no such thing as just dating in this game. It's going steady
I
or
didn't know
not.
you could make poke. And it's the real deal, not the smelly stuff from the tourist traps on all the beaches.
This is driving me crazy.
I got your letter. I'll put on a romantic dinner for you and Kim. Just bring me some ingredients. Some mushrooms and a tuna should do it.
Same dinner I was going to have with Damon. As I recall, I never got to taste that dinner because Sophia just cleared out.
Have you got the ingredients? I sure have. Great. Come to the diner tomorrow night and I'll have everything prepared.
All right. We'll see how this goes. It's all crazy.
You gotta go along to get along. Don't want to be a fish swimming upstream.
Maybe this is the advice that I needed. Maybe I need to not take it so seriously.
You sure you want a simple fella like me to have this?
Same deal, Tux. Absolutely same deal. Tons of stuff I can't eat. Other things I just don't feel like I should. All right, 4:30 p.m. We have not yet been to see our Fae friends. Let's do that. Can you guys hear a car engine? A car idling. I've gone the wrong way. Now you hear the car, I'm sure. But it's gone. Ish. Oh well. I'll just
Do
stop
you
here when
ever
the
visit
shop
our
was
town?
closing.
You know, at night, maybe?
Yes, but only when a great need arises and I must save a creature. Otherwise, the crabs and chipmunks are my eyes and ears. I cannot resist.
Yes, there is water in the game. Car sounds outside of game. Much revving. Very vroom. Alright, we got here after 5 and everything is closed. And nobody is just hanging around anywhere. Oh, never mind.
Being a werewolf is so inconvenient sometimes. Do you know how many vests I've torn while transforming?
Vests. Does he mean specifically vests? Because that's hilarious.
How many?
Several.
Now we have no delicious recipes that we love. Unfortunate. Oh, hello. I almost didn't see you because your hair color and the delicious forage.
I keep expecting more goblins to teleport into the mines while I'm there.
Uh-huh.
But I've only seen you do it.
Well, that's because I'm the only goblin left in Ravenwood Hollow.
Oh.
Maybe he's a bit ADHD. And even though he knows that he's going to be transforming, he gets a little time blind. I don't know. I'm making things up. I don't know if that's true. Alright, let's go back home. Oh, hello? That was a misclick. That seems like very wasteful of magic. Did we say hello to our kitty today? I think we did. We did, but we can always pet the kitty again. This is one of my favorite things about this game. I can pet this cat
Oh, look
all
at the
day.
head scratches.
I could do nothing but pet the cat all day and all night. Eventually, I'd pass out and wake up in my own bed wondering who put me there. But that being aside, I could pet the cat as long as I wanted to, which I appreciate. I think that's a great thing. Now, we have some paper. Don't want to use the paper right now. Let's see. What are we going to make? Some apple cider. Yes. Some glass. Yes. Some more silk. Yes. More silk cloth. Nope. More cotton cloth. Why not? Alright. Alright. What about downstairs? Anything in the sanctum that we haven't taken care of? I think the potion of revitalization, the potion of crystal ball, the potion of levitation, and the rice water. Great, great. Essence of copper. Don't mind if I do. Have a little more rice wine, why not? And essence of silver. We have plenty. Alright, let's use our potion for... Let's see. Who was it that we were like, oh, we have no more guesses? It was Marty, right? Marty, we had no more guesses.
Oh, I think I see something.
Carrot cake. I'm surprised. Alright, carrot cake. Do we even know how to make that? Do we even have carrots? Do we even have a recipe for carrot cake? We do. But we are missing cheese and walnuts and carrots. Alright, fair enough. You know what? We should be making cheese because there's so many recipes that we have that require cheese. And I think that means we need more fermentation barrels. because our fermentation barrel, like one fermentation barrel, is not enough. Here's what I think, you guys. I think that my tool shed needs more organization, and that's something I might also do off stream. Let's put that there. Yeah, and let's try and make some cheese. We should kind of always have some cheese on the go. Maybe even two. Do we have enough money for that? Butter churn? Since when can we have a butter churn? Okay, yes please, we'll make a butter churn. And another fermentation barrel. Okay, we'll use up some milk. There we go. All right, what else do we need to get done today? It's 6:20. Is it too early to go to the woods? Probably not. Carrot cake is not cooking, Doc. Well said, Consuelo.
I'm all out of strength. I could eat some food.
Time for coffee. Let's just have one and see how it goes. Or one of these. Another restorative tea. Delicious. So this is our barn, and I think it'll be bigger when we're done. But yeah, we need some work for sure. I think pretty soon we'll be able to do something with that. Look what I found. Was this here before? I do not recall it being here before. We'll go, now that it's 7, to the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods. And home before dark. Or not, in our case. Probably not. It's okay. We have flowers together. That sound. Since when does picking flowers make that sound? That's hilarious. I love it.
Watch out for the journeyman. You're new and don't know better than to stay out of his schemes.
I do wish you had told me that before.
I got a letter from an institute focused on herb lore. They want to recruit me. I love potions, but I'm not sure if that's the right move for me.
I can't believe magic schools are actually a thing.
Girl, they've been around for ages. They're also crazy expensive, so it's like, probably not a real option.
Alright. Last tasks of the
I know
day.
the Farseer's whole thing is to speak in riddles. Sometimes I wish I could just get one straight answer out of the guy.
Hi, Farseer.
Just the way he
Seen
is.
anything interesting lately?
I see a witch who ought to be tending to her cauldron.
Okay. Nice chat.
Witchcraft can make any task easier. It can make the lives of those around you easier. You must keep working at it, but don't ignore the rest of your life. It is a balance.
The High Priestess has not dropped a lot of tips or hints as to who she might be. But I still kind of have an idea. just kind of based on the history of the place. You know what I mean? Given that I was absolutely positive that it was Perry. But then I met Perry and I'm like, your voice does not match. So I was like, now what? Because I thought for sure the High Priestess has to be somebody extremely mysterious and high ranking. But maybe not extremely mysterious. Alright, let's see. How are we doing here? We can make... Oh, we need another banana. We need one more banana. So sad. I wish I had another banana. But I don't. I wish I had a banana. I wish I had coconut. Let's look at where we stand here. We can take Shelby these incantations, but only during the day. We need to make the charming potion to unlock the acolyte's identity, but we don't have... I think we need gold for that, don't we? Oh no, we just need honey. Okay, when is our honey gonna be ready? Tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow. How exciting. Okay, so that means that hopefully next session we're going to discover who the acolyte is. I think that's good. I'm going to do a little bit of organizing off stream of this tool shed and of the new, I'll at least kind of try and come up with a plan in terms of where do I put the plants, where do I put the beehives, etc. I'll do that off stream because otherwise, I don't know, it would just be too complicated. So we'll have that to look forward to for next time. It is sleepy time for me as well, Tsuki. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Does anybody have any suggestions for raid targets? I have a standby, which I will be very happy to enact if nobody has somebody that they can convince me otherwise of. I have somebody in mind, but I'm willing to hear other suggestions before I go raiding. Do they need to be PG? No, but preferably like somebody well, okay. They don't have to be PG, no. I do raid people who are not PG. I did have somebody PG in mind for tonight, but that doesn't mean that I only raid PG people, because I do raid non-PG people. I'm going to push pause. Yes, thank you for posting that schedule. We will have music tomorrow and remote on Wednesday. An Esperanto thing, hypofocus. That's interesting. I like that name. I've never rated a Fortnite streamer. How do you guys feel? Fortnite? Hypofocus is a friend. Well, I love meeting new friends. How long has Hypofocus been on? And does Hypofocus currently have more viewers than me, or fewer? No answer is right or wrong. It's just data that I'm putting in my brain. Let's start with a shout out for Hypofocus. That's a place we can start. Same amount of viewers at this current moment. Exciting! And hopefully is not about to raid out themselves. But I I will give this a go. I love getting some help on raids when I'm streaming from mobile. 2 hours, usually for 6. Okay. Well, I've been for about 2 hours, but I'm tired. So I'm gonna rate it and run. Okay, this channel is intended for mature audiences. We're gonna meet a new friend of Tux's. I'm very excited. I've never played Fortnite, but I do occasionally find it really fun to watch. I don't know if you guys are into it or not, but I would say um, give it a chance. Like go into it with an open mind because there's something about it that can be kind of joy bringing. Um, so I don't really know what to say. I don't know enough about the game to really sell it to you, but all I can say is just give watching it a chance and maybe at the least we'll make a new friend. Terrible at Fortnite, but it was fun while I played. Well, that's the best. If you can have fun with a game that you're terrible at, I think that means it's a great game. There are other games where you can be pretty good at it and still be mad all the time. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed it. I'm sorry I was extra tired and it was harder for me than usual to keep up with chat. But in a way, it was also partially because y'all were having such a wonderful time chatting with each other that made me so happy seeing you talking so much with each other. It just means the world to me that you guys get to know each other and are bringing joy to each other's lives um, and I enjoy hanging out with you on the Discord when we're not here. Let me do that. And I have forgotten to copy my raid call. Scrolling back up. Here it is. All right, I found it. Copy that message. I can do it. I know how to do the things. Yay. So this should be fun. I'm looking forward to meeting new friends, and I will see you all tomorrow for music. I have some new strategies up my sleeve with like vocal well-being and the like, so hopefully that will all go in a positive direction. And yeah, so thank you for the raid water, and thank you for the mod help, all you mods, and thank you for the lurkies, all you lurkers. I love you. Thanks for chatting, everybody. I don't know. Never can tell when we have gone. Let's see. Yep, it's just impossible for me to tell. Don't know why. Sometimes. Oh, thank you, Consuecio.